Canada. What a strange country, eh? I know very little about our neighbor to the north, but I do know that you gave us Drake and Justin Bieber. Thanks a lot, arseholes. But that's okay because you did give us one incredible band, and that would be Rush. I own like everything they've ever put out, as you can see. And for that, Canada, you are forever redeemable. But there's also some interesting junk food up in Canada that we don't have here in America. So put on your bunny hug because we're gonna be trying some Canadian food. Alright, this outfit's a little bit more appropriate for the situation. Now, one of my fans, Morgan, sent me a care package of Canadian food. That's how this whole video got started. She's from a little town called Saskatoon in Saskatchewan, which is straight out of a Dr. Seuss novel, if you ask me, complete with Fantoozlers, Sneechers, Ukes, and Zooks. So, all the other characters in a Dr. Seuss novel. So I figured it was only fitting that we try some berries that are very specific to the Saskatoon region. Let's give these a shot. Okay, so in this little violet container here, oh, it's like two little Reese's things. I don't know, they're in foil wrapping here. Let's give them a little try here. Smells good. Smells very promising. Oh my god, this is fantastic. It's got a cream center, Belgian dark chocolate exterior. If you like those Brookstone or Brookside, whatever they're called here, those like acai berries or whatever that are in the dark chocolate, this is exactly what these taste like, but like a cream form. Wow, these are simply a delicacy. Seriously, these are delicious. Too bad you gotta be in such a specific part of the world to get them. I give these a 10 out of 10. Saskatoon Berry chocolates. Now the next thing we're gonna try are the various potato chip flavors that can only be found in Canada for whatever reason. First one we'll be trying is the all dressed flavor, which if you keep up with Trailer Park Boys was actually in the title of one of their shows there.
Actually, give me a couple bags of chips. Dressed all over in zesty mordant.
Now I don't know what the hell the term all dressed means. I'm guessing it's everything but the kitchen sink thrown in here. These are supposed to be sweet, salty, savory. It's supposed to have barbecue sauce, ketchup, vinegar, onion. There's all kinds of shit going on in this bag of chips here. So let's give it a try. See how it tastes. Should complement the Saskatoon chocolate berries very well. It smells promising enough. Smells like vinegar. That is fucking delicious. It's like a very light, airy barbecue sauce flavor. Can't really taste any of the other stuff that's on the cover here. But yeah, this is also really good. I'd give this like an 8 out of 10. Alright, the next flavor we're gonna try is a flavor that's apparently still only available in Canada, which is sour cream and bacon, or the French, as the French might say, crème sur et bacon. I know I butchered that pronunciation. You probably can't see this on the video, but in the corner here, really small, it says simulated flavor, which is something that honestly we don't have on our packages here in the United States. I mean, what, is some hoser gonna walk into the grocery store and be like, when I bought the bag of potato chips and there was no bacon in the bag, there was no way I was gonna eat it. I apologize for that. I can't make one of these trying international food videos without pissing somebody off. And yes, I know Canada isn't international. Whatever, let's give it a try. Oh yeah, I should also note this bag came open, so that means Morgan either got really hungry before she sent it, or Josh is about to learn a lesson in food tampering. Here we go. This barely tastes like bacon. Definitely no sense of sour cream. This tastes like an old house. Like if you pulled up the floorboard to an old house and took a bite out of it, it might taste a bit like Ruffles sour cream and bacon. Not a fan of this at all. I'd give this a 2 out of 10. Alright, the next potato chip flavor that we're gonna be trying, which I'm honestly kind of dreading a little bit, is Lay's ketchup flavored potato chips. Now, I get it, you know, in America we have French fries, we dip them in ketchup, same shit, right? Why is it that potato chips dipped in ketchup is so wrong? I don't know, but it just is to my American mind. You don't dip the potato chips in ketchup. You don't dip them in anything except for, I don't know, salsa or that French onion dip, which is amazing. So yeah, apparently ketchup is so hot in Canada that they just threw the artificial flavoring all over the chips here. And these fuckers are purple. I don't know if you can tell that from this video, but this motherfucker, it is purple. This looks like an eggplant. This does not look like ketchup, but give it a try. So here it goes. You know, that is not bad. Because you think of ketchup, and you got the essence of ketchup, you got the tomato, you got the vinegar, and you got the salt. And since it's not in liquid form and it's powdered, and it's on the chip itself, it actually complements it very nicely. So it tastes pretty damn good, the ketchup flavored chip. These are not as frightening to try as I thought they would be. I would give them a 6 out of 10. And by the way, importing shit from Canada like this that I got off of Amazon is expensive as hell. I don't recommend it. This cost me like 20 bucks importing a small bag of chips. So just keep that in mind. Alright folks, now I'm officially done with fucking around. If I want to be serious about Canadian snacks, I need to take it up a notch. And we're going to attempt to make poutine. Now, I know that I have the mix for it, and I know that I have the fries. Don't have the cheese curds, unfortunately, but I figure those don't make or break poutine. It's mainly about the gravy and the fries. So let's go and try to make that now, and then come back here and give it a go. Alright, here it is. This is what separates the Canadian men from the Canadian boys. Poutine. Never had this before in my life. And let me just say, before I try this, I know I fucked it up somehow, okay? In the comment section below, I know I screwed it up. I should have done this. I should have done that. But you know what? Gonna take it for what it is and give it a try. Tell you what I think of poutine. So here goes nothing. Gravy and French fries. All right. That's good. That tastes like comfort food, you know? It's like you got the potato and then the gravy. It's got a very soft, like very thick. It's like mashed potatoes and gravy, but the potatoes are crunchy French fries instead of the mashed potatoes. Almost reminds me of how at some like football games or, you know, whatever, you get the French fries and they coat it with nacho cheese. It's almost got kind of like that texture, how some of the fries get that soft, mushy, but it's good though because it's full of flavor and really good. Gravy and French fries. Who would have thought? The Canadians, that's who. I would give this a 8 out of 10. This is very tasty. If this was more readily available in the US, I would eat this. Alright, now it's breakfast time, eh? And what would a Canadian breakfast be without some authentic Ontario maple syrup? Most people say syrup, I say syrup. I don't know if that's a southern thing or not, but let's give this a try, see if it's better than Mrs. Butterworth's or Aunt Jemima, what we have here. Smells really good, so let's just pour it over our little waffle here. Oh man, it's all golden and looks like fresh motor oil. Alright, let's give this authentic Ontario maple syrup a try here. It's lighter. It's more viscous, meaning that it's more watery, essentially. Not as thick as syrup that we have. It's got a lighter taste. Kind of got a coffee kind of essence to it when you first bite into it. But I do enjoy how light it is. It's very light and airy and not overly sweet. It really gives the waffle a chance to stick out instead of dominating the waffle flavor with its too much sweetness and thickness like a lot of American syrups. Superior Maple Ontario Pure Maple Syrup. You get a 9 out of 10, buddy. If you weren't so expensive to import, this little bottle cost me like 15 or 16 bucks. And they sold you in stores, I would buy you over the syrups we have here. Alright, now after all that really healthy dinner that I just had with the poutine and the maple syrup, now it's time for dessert, as if I need any more sweetness. Let's start off with a coffee crisp bar by Nestle. Yet another product that Nestle feels they feel the need to keep out of American hands. Because in my British food video, there was a bar called a Lion Bar, which was fucking amazing, and they don't sell it here. So let's try this coffee crisp bar. It smells like coffee. I'm not a huge coffee fan, I'm not gonna lie, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this bar going into it. Not bad. It's more chocolatey than coffee. Only a slight hint of coffee bean. The coffee is just the perfect amount to where you get the taste of coffee, but the sweetness and the creaminess of the chocolate. I'm not gonna lie, man. I give this like an 8 out of 10. Man, you're like 7 for 10 so far, Canada. All right, up next, we're gonna try Smarties. Now, I was confused when I first got this because this was in the care package, and I'm thinking to myself, Smarties, we have these in America, right? You know? These tart things. I was given, as a kid, I was given these by some old dude at my church. Like, every single time he'd give me these Smarties. Now, these look, obviously, like they have some kind of a chocolate center. And oddly enough, they have, like, 3 holes where you can punch out. Let's give it a go! The candy coating on this thing is ridiculous. This is like a Advil tablet. Very thick. It's like an eggshell. Honestly, it's like an eggshell. It's got a little bit of chocolate in the middle. The chocolate is not quite as good as an M&M chocolate. Tastes a little stale or old, the chocolate. The candy coating is very thick, which I don't necessarily take issue with, but the chocolate itself just doesn't hit you in that way where it's like, man, that's some good, creamy, delicious, rich chocolate. This is okay. I think the candy coating is fun. This is kind of fun to eat. I can see little kids really enjoying these. I'd give this a 5 out of 10. All right, last candy bar we have is Mr. Big by Cadbury. I mean, Cadbury and Nestle, they're off the hook all over the rest of the world with all the stuff they're putting out, man. Like, America, we only have like 1/4 of the stuff that they make, but these Mr. Big bars are fucking huge. I mean, it's very long. I mean, it's, I don't know if you can get a comparison here, but these things are really long. So, let's give this a try. Wow. So as I open it up here, the bar has not remained intact. It's got kind of a ricey center with maybe wafery. I see some peanuts, some caramel. So you got a Kit Kat combined with some nuts, some caramel, and I don't fucking know. I'll just eat it. Oh my. This is really good. Again, very similar to the Lion Bar in England, but it was really good. I have nothing else. I mean, the chocolate tastes good, the wafer's good, the rice is good, caramel's good. They're really good, and it's a really big bar, so you get a lot of value for your money with this one. All right, the last thing we're gonna try is some Canadian beer. Now, I don't know how excited I should be about this because, you know, obviously there's a lot of beer snobs out there, and Labatt Blue Light Canadian Pilsner sounds like something that they have in every gas station and rest stop up in Canada. This does not sound like a very fancy IPA or anything like that. Well, it's not an IPA, it's a Pilsner. So I'm gonna give this a try with not very high expectations. And again, I know there's a lot better Canadian beers out there probably, but this was the only Canadian beer I was able to get my hands on at my local grocery store. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, you can definitely taste the light in the beer. It's lacking a little bit of body. It's got pretty decent flavor, I guess. It almost tastes like a Pabst Blue Ribbon Light, if you can imagine that. Not very good, gotta say, not a very good beer. I mean, it's okay, but there's really nothing that separates it apart from like all the other beers that you would have to choose from to drink that are probably a lot better than this one. I would take this over Bud Light though, I can tell you that much, or Coors Light, so that should I should say something about it. Well, that's the end of my video. Canada has always been a fascinating place to me because it seems so similar to America, but with just these quirky little differences that separate the two. I'm off now to listen to some ZZ Top and finish my grade 9, so I'll see you guys later. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, and all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our lands glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Nickelback.